Hello everyone, I'm the Feral Daryl that plays, and today we will be starting a brand new 30-day Noob to Pro challenge in Roblox. Adopt Me. As with any challenge, we have some simple goals and rules to follow. Our goals for this challenge consist of building up my inventory and especially getting very good pets. Second, we must get as many in-game badges as possible. And 3, build my dream home in Adopt Me. Just as simple as the goals, we must follow these few rules. 1. No spending Robux because this is a free-to-play challenge. 2. No scamming or doing anything immorally wrong while playing the game. 3. Online websites to help find trades or values are okay because this is such a short challenge. And 4. I am limited to only a few hours of playtime each day to simulate the average noob vibe. So, now that you know the rules, let's get started. So welcome everyone to the channel of TheFeralDarrellPlays. I'm so excited to have you here. New fans or some old fans that have had for a while, thank you for coming and thank you for watching this series. So first off, the first thing we gotta do is create a new account, which I'm not gonna show that footage because I have to put in a password and all kinds of other information, but I named it The Feral Free Plays. In case you don't know, my main account is TheFeralDarrellPlays, so it seems kind of fitting for this account to be called The Feral Free Plays since I can't spend any money. And also, if you want to send me a friend request to the Feral Free Plays, go ahead. I'll be accepting some friend requests so that you guys can start playing with me around day 13 or 14 of the challenge. Yes, so that means this is pre-recorded. At the time of this footage, the newest update was this new gift refresh update. And I think it started playing like 4 or 5 hours after that was made. So now we're here, we have a starter egg. And let's keep going. Our goal is to grind as much as we can. And I do want to say that day 1 is the hardest by far because we have nothing to our name. We've got this starter egg and pretty much nothing else. So now that we're starting new, let's go ahead and give ourselves a new look. And here it is. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome. So then I just stood there for a very long time waiting for a task until I got a party invitation. But then I realized that it was blank, and then I looked in the chat, and that is blank too. I can only see server details, and then I realized I have this weird glitch where nothing really shows in the chat, like my chat is turned off. I didn't know that was a thing, so I asked around, and I finally figured it out that it was a Roblox problem, so I went to my settings real quick, changed it, came back here, and then got some more bucks and played some more Adopt Me. But yeah, this was kind of strange to start off with, but I got it solved, so no big deal at all. So first, I'm going to a party, because I saw one of the parties, and I finally got to their house, and just kind of exploring, using all their pet accessories, their pet beds, and getting food and water for free, because why not? And then I'll shop in a little bit too. So also for this challenge, I do want to say that because it is pre-recorded, some things may not make sense at the time. Like for example, I may trade an item from a new update, and I trade it for like way more than it's worth at the time. So that might be why people are overpaying for certain items in the future, but I don't want to give too much away. Anyways, speaking of giving too much away, come back tomorrow because I may or may not have a legendary pet by that time. Tomorrow's going to be a good episode, I'm just going to say that. So we got our first pet right now. The starter egg was hatched. We got bucks from it, from the board. I forgot what it's called. And yeah, at the time of this clip, I still didn't fix the chat bug. But anyways, here's our task board. We got some other things. We should go to the car dealership in a minute and buy a bicycle. Because, you know, that's pretty easy. Also, because this is a 30-day challenge, we do have to be risky and do some things that I wouldn't normally do. And one of which is going to these shops. Yeah, usually I don't ever go to these shops in people's houses because they do tend to scam. But because this is only a 30-day challenge, I am up for the risk. If they give me a pet, I hope so, and I'll be very happy. If not, I'll just leave and no big deal. I waste some money, but that's alright. So, I gave 150 bucks to this party for a gorilla pet, and they eventually added the gorilla, and they actually didn't scam me. So I was very happy about that. That's our first rare pet. We've never gotten a uncommon pet or better yet in this challenge because we only have a cat. And we skipped to a rare pet before we can even hatch a Southeast Asian egg or any other kind of egg or event accessories or anything. So we're off to a really good start, really good. So then I just decided to stay low for a while and just do a whole bunch of tasks. Like I'm gonna do tasks for a while and then get interrupted by trading or get interrupted by something else interesting. So you'll just see me say, yeah, let's go ahead and do some tasks, like many times, some off-camera tasks. And yes, that is because if I showed every single task, the video would be like 2 hours long, which I do not want to do. So we just do tasks over and over, get a whole bunch of money. And the first thing I want to do with the money is go ahead and buy a Southeast Asian egg. But later I went back to the same party again because apparently the party was still going on. And I bought a bumper car, which is the car from the Gorilla Fairgrounds update. It's only $50, so I thought it was pretty good because right now we have no car at all. So we have to walk everywhere or teleport to the nearest store just to get even one little item. So once again, I didn't get scammed. I'm very surprised. And this is a good video for luck without scamming. You'll see in the future that I do get scammed a few times, but that's all right. Trade was successful here. I got the car, and now I can get to my tasks even faster. It's so awesome. And also, I do want to point out that in the intro to this video, there was a few things that some people had questions about, like one of which, in the intro, I said that I can use sites online to either show like trading values or to find trades. And yeah, I'd say that's not really cheating because everyone has access to that. The website I use to find trades is Tradery. And just a hint, as I'm recording the voiceover right now, I'm on about day 13 or maybe 14, I'm not sure which, and I haven't used it once. Also, just to interrupt myself, look at that. There's a Dora inside of whatever this is, the pizza place. I don't know what they're doing. They're dressed like Dora the Explorer, and then they use a propeller and go flying in the air. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just going to leave them alone. So back to what I was saying. So besides Tradery, I use adopt.me-tradevalues.com. Yeah, it's exactly that. It just shows what the trade values are. It's as easy as that because I'm not very good at trade values because I miss a lot of updates. I started playing Adopt Me in late 2019, but I skip like so many updates. So I don't really know like all the pets and especially what they're worth. So I use that. So back to the video, we went to the car dealership and bought a bicycle so that I can trade the clown car real quick. And then I'm checking the nursery for all the prices of the eggs so I can save up my eggs so I can afford one of those. So then, of course, like I said earlier, I do more tasks. Yes, I do more tasks all the time because I don't want to say a million times I do more tasks. And then one person in the comments says, oh, why do you have $20 more in this clip than the next clip? That's because I did more tasks. Also, like the hardest part about this challenge is running through people's houses and trying to find a bed and drinks and stuff. This is like the 20th house I went into just to find water. Next, I did a trade, and the key to trading is to always be patient. You have to negotiate with the other person until you finally get the trade that you want. And here, I traded my gorilla for a Shetland brown pony, which is awesome. It's my first ultra rare pet. So we have an ultra rare pet and our common cat now. And then look at this house too. I don't know what to call this house. My sister gave me a name for it, but I completely forgot what it was. But it's kind of crazy. It's shapes and stuff everywhere. So then I did more tasks. I went to playground and kind of waited along. My inventory right now is not too bad, not too great. I have an ultra rare pet. And boom, we got another party invitation. This is money to my eyes. Small shop, selling new toys and some other things. So I went there and I asked what they're selling, and they said a camel for $150. So I went ahead and bought it, and they gave it to my inventory really fast. That was like the fastest purchase ever. So now I have a camel, a cat, and a Shetland brown pony, which is awesome. So easy. Then you can go around and ask people for some extra pets and stuff. So I traded my 2 crappy pets for 1 rare fox. Foxes are my favorite pet, so I'm very, very biased. Then I went to my house, and I started doing something which I completely forgot about 2 minutes later. I was moving all the furniture around in my house, buying some pizza ingredients, because my house is a pizza house at the time being. Because I bought it earlier, I actually forgot to record that, but I bought a pizza house with my bucks because I had a task to buy a house. So I just bought the coolest looking house out there for the amount of money I could afford, because I wanted to do a party and raise money so that I can afford another house and a Southeast Asian egg. But I kind of got distracted. I got this sleep task, went to another person's house, and completely forgot about it. And I'll just tell you now that this never came along, and I completely forgot and never did this party ever. So that kind of makes no sense why I'm talking about this. But anyways, that's what happened. That's how I got this weird house, this pizza house, is because I had the house task. I bought it, got a few bucks off of it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So day 1 was pretty fun, and we got a lot accomplished. We got a pizza house, our inventory, we have a red fox, and that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am right here at the pool party on the diving board, and I can make a choice. Either stand here forever and jump off. Just like how you can either click subscribe or like the video or do both. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow, where hopefully I get my first legendary pet in the challenge. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Feral Darrell that plays. Goodbye.